What's up guys, we're back here for another week. This time we're talking about why most men are tired all the time. So this is a pretty significant issue. I've definitely suffered from it in the past. I thought it'd be good just to cover it today and help you out if you're struggling with this as well. So let's get right into it. Have you noticed how most guys complain all the time about how tired they are? You might have heard it from your mates as well, like, oh man, I'm just knackered, like, oh man, I can't be stuffed, I'm so tired. And they're not injured, they're not overworked, although some of them might be overworked. But for the most part, they're not injured, they're not overworked, they're not sick. They just feel flat, low drive, low energy, and they think this is normal, but it's not. And there's actually research explaining why this is happening. 5 things, we're gonna go through it. Let's get it. Number 1, your sleep is wrecking your hormones. There's a famous study published in 2011 in the JAMA Open Network at the University of Chicago. They took healthy young men and let them sleep 8-9 hours per night for a whole week. Then they restrict them to 5 hours per night for a week. And they measured their blood every day, and here's what they found. Their overall testosterone dropped 10 to 15% in just 1 week. Cortisol, the stress hormone, spiked. The men reported feeling less motivated, less energetic, and more fatigued each day. The researchers even stated that the hormonal drop from poor sleep was the equivalent of aging 10 to 15 years. I mean, that's massive because your testosterone is literally responsible for your mood, your drive, your energy, muscle maintenance, metabolism, and the list goes on, but it's very, very important. So what's actually happening? Your brain uses light as a signal. When you're on your phone or under bright lights at night, blue light hits the retina and tells a part of your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus that it's still daytime. I know I butchered the name, it's all good. And so that suppresses melatonin, which is the hormone that makes your body sleepy. So you go to bed feeling tired, but your brain still thinks it's midday. So what to do? Dim the lights at 60 to 90 minutes before bed, no phone in your face in bed, consistent sleep-wake time, and keep your room cool and dark. Helps your body sleep. You don't have bad sleep, you're just giving your brain the wrong signals. All right, number 2, your food is putting your body in a bad stress cycle. Boom, shit food, energy crashes, inflammation. When you eat sugary, random foods all day, you're constantly going through an insulin spike. So that spike causes a crash, and then that crash causes more cravings, and then this roller coaster stresses out your whole system. Research in hormonal health shows that poor diet, sleep, and stress all interact with the HPA axis, which is the system that regulates your cortisol and testosterone in the body. When this system is constantly activated, your body sits in a low-grade stress state that feels like tiredness. So, what to do? Eat at constant times, protein every meal, whole foods, stop grazing. Stable blood sugar equals stable energy, which then equals less hormonal stress in the body. Okay, number 3, you never see the sun. No sunlight. Another research study from the JAMA Network in 2024 showed that people that had a higher exposure to daytime sunlight had more regular sleep times, better sleep quality, lower depressive symptoms, and less fatigue, because sunlight sets your circadian rhythm. Light enters your eyes and triggers the brain to stop producing melatonin and start producing alertness hormones. Sunlight also drives vitamin D production, which is involved with mood regulation and hormonal function. So without sunlight, your body never really clicks over into daytime mode. Within 30 minutes of waking up, spend 10 to 20 minutes outside just absorbing the sunlight, whether it's cloudy or not, it doesn't matter. Your body still absorbs that vitamin D through the UV rays as well. So, all right, number 4, this is a cool one. Your muscles literally secrete an antidepressant chemical, but only when you use them. So a review published in the Frontiers of Physiology in 2021 looked at how muscles release chemicals called myokines when they contract. Some of these include interleukin-6 or IL-6, irisin or irisin, brain-derived neurotrophic factor or BDNF, and these transfer directly to the bloodstream to the brain. So what did researchers find? High levels of these exercise-induced myokines were associated with lower depressive symptoms, better mood, better cognitive function, reduced inflammation in the brain. So in simple terms, your body sends feel-good, stay sharp signals to your brain when you train. And when you don't train, well, you don't get these signals. That's why sedentary people often feel depressed and lethargic. So again, what to do? 30 to 45 minutes of hard movement most days. Something that elevates your heart rate and challenges you. Not like a simple walk where you're saying, oh, I went for a walk today, that's good enough. Have you ever heard about the runner's high? And you can get this as well when you're gymming. I mean, it's just universal across anything physical that you do that's strenuous. But for simple terms, let's just go with running, for instance. You ever heard of a runner's high? And how people report back how after they go for a run and they were tired, they just feel like they're alive and they're way more alert, etc. Well, that's all linked back to this, and possibly the myokines are responsible for that. You should finish training feeling switched on. Okay, so number 5, you have no purpose, and that literally drains you mentally. So another research in the Frontiers of Physiology in 2023 showed that people with a high sense of purpose in life had low stress, better mental well-being, and greater physiological resilience. Mental fatigue feels exactly like physical fatigue. If you wake up with nothing to aim at, well, your brain has no reason to be alert. So in my previous video, I'll go into a deeper dive into the importance of purpose. And so if you want to learn more about that, highly recommend it, check it out. So if you're in your 20s or your early 30s, it's not your age, it's your lifestyle. So do this for yourself. Live like a fighter. You don't have to step in the ring, but life itself is a fight. And you should live in a way that keeps you strong, sharp, and ready, because you got to be ready for whatever comes at you at life. Sleep right, eat right, see the sun, train hard, and have a fucking mission. Do this for at least 2 weeks, and I promise you'll feel like a different person. You'll feel like a fucking animal. Most men aren't tired because life's hard. Most men are tired because life's too easy, and their body knows it. It's literally saying like, you're a fucking bitch. Now time to feel like a bitch. There you go, boom. Feel depressed, boom. Look like a fat cunt, boom. Like, it goes in full circle, man. So that wraps up this video, and I hope you like it. Really take on board what I was saying about the no sunlight and the shit food especially, and training. Not earning your reason to sleep safely at night is a big reason psychologically why you feel like shit, right? That's just how it is, you know? Think about it. You think about the cavemen. These motherfuckers used to sleep in caves, man. Think about that for a second. They were out hunting food all day, fighting off warring tribes, and these guys still felt like, oh, I can go and just sleep in my cozy little cave. These motherfuckers slept on stone or on dirt floors, man. How are they able to sleep? Because they earned their sleep. What are you doing all day? What, you work a cushy job, and then you come home, eat your fat food, and then you lay down in your bed and wonder why you feel shit every day. Man, think about the cavemen, bro, honestly. They earned their sleep, you didn't. That's why you feel like shit, all right? So, hope this all helps. Take it on board. If you've got any recommendations for a new video, put it in the comments, and chuck a subscribe, and send it to someone that you think might need to hear some of this, and thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Bosh.